Hey guys, so whether or not you read my blog or you get my emails, I sent this out, but I think that it's a good idea that I mention it in a video. So I hope this is actually going to be helpful because I feel like this is something a lot of people struggle with. Yesterday, I stepped out of my normal work environment, and that's okay because obviously I can do my work from anywhere. It doesn't matter where I am, as long as there's Wi-Fi, I can get things done. So I stepped out of my normal work environment, and I did this because I just kind of wanted a change of scenery and kind of get a breath of fresh air kind of a thing. And where I went was I was hanging out in an international lawyer's office. And I've known her for years, so it's okay. And right now she happens to be traveling, so when she's gone, I can sort of, use her space. Anyway, she works from home too, and right now she's in Sweden, but she also works from wherever she happens to be traveling, so she kind of feels me. Anyway, so I was in her office, which is in a 3-story 1928, I believe, mansion, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's in Asheville, North Carolina, so it's in the city. I really like it. It's absolutely gorgeous. But here in this particular area, for whatever reason it is, I only had about an hour of internet access before it shut off. So I had an hour to get things done. And so I chose to go here specifically because of that, and that might sound kind of like, what? That kind of seems like it defeats the purpose, but it actually doesn't. So, because I had such limited time on their internet, that means I also had limited time to get things done. So, this kept me from goofing off on YouTube, seeing what everyone else is doing on Facebook, checking my email 42 times. It kept me from doing any of that. I got done what I needed to get done, and that was it. So, that kept me from being sidetracked by the ultimate distraction, which is the entire internet. That's what the internet is great at. It's distraction, it's constant entertainment. There's always something catching your eye over here when you need to be over here. So that's something I recommend that you do, is every now and then change up your environment, go somewhere else. And I don't recommend the whole limited Wi-Fi access thing if you need to work on something that's going to take a little bit more time. I don't recommend you do that in that situation, because if you do, then you could end up not being able to spend as much time as you need to do something correctly, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to spread yourself too thin and cram in more than you can actually swallow. But for basic things and staying on track, I definitely recommend this. Another thing you can do is there's something that I really recommend. It's called Instant Productivity Shortcuts, and it's really helpful, especially if you're one of these people that tends to have trouble with being productive because time and just time management, just whatever the reason might be. So I'm going to leave the link for that in the description. You can check it out, learn all about it. Anyway, these are two of the things that I highly recommend, and I think it's really important to pace yourself and make sure that you're pushing yourself in the right direction and with the right amount of force. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions for me, feel free to ask, and we'll speak soon.